Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while since we've been here. I did manage to fix my dungeon. It wasn't very exciting, it was very tedious, but it is fixed so that it's no longer flooding itself. I think there might still be a hole in there that I'll have to go and I'll patch next time I'm in, but in the meantime, I thought maybe it was time to work on something a little bit different. And I have chosen that I want to finally put a roof on my big tower. Maybe start enclosing that, make it more. So I was looking into different things that I can do, and it just wouldn't be Dalacain if it wasn't difficult. So I want to try to make glowstone glass. Now that requires thickened glass and glowstone, and thickened glass requires the smelting of sandy glass, so I'm going to have to get some sand, get some glass, get some smelting, get some glowstone, and then see if I can get enough resources in order to actually cap that sucker. So, wish me luck, I'll see you in a couple years. It's a bit more difficult with all my new toys. I walk too fast, I jump too high, I hit too hard. Takes a little bit more effort to not fall off the top of my tower. Takes a little more effort, a little more. Ooh, that is cheap. Not cheap, it's not cheap. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no 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 no. Oh no no no. Oh no 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 no. Say it ain't so, Bob. Say it ain't so, Bob. No. Oh no. Okay, so apparently after you make thickened glass, which is taken by glass and sand and then smelt, you make sandy glass, you smelt it, you make thickened glass. Apparently if you just put thickened glass into an inventory, it just automatically transfers to square glass, which works as any type of glass, however, cannot go back to being thickened glass. So if you do, for instance, like I do, where you put it there and then you put the glowstone out, okay, now you're making that. Well, it makes all of the glowstone glass, which you're trying to make, and then all the rest of the glass automatically turns into thickened glass, or square glass, because that's what you were looking for, wasn't it? Oh, you people are mean. It does. Awesome. Alright, so the reason I wanted to try the glowstone glass is I thought it might create light on its own, and it does. So now I'm going to have a glass ceiling that will light itself. Ooh, and connected texture. Not that that matters much on my diamond here, but I call this nerd pole in a pinch. I had some leftover sand on me, and I kind of stranded myself up on the roof with a long fall to my death, so I'm just slowly descending a sand nerd pole so that I can get back off the roof. There we go. Of course, I don't have a shovel. I just have to punch my way down, which is going to take a bit. Alright, so let's take a look at this, see how it's coming together, and see if we like the way it looks. There's a nice little glow up there. Oh no, can I see out this window? No, I can't see out the hobgoblin's window. But I can definitely see out my window. Wow, it's like a shining gold beacon. Okay, let's try it from different parts of my platform. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's very tall yet, but hopefully I'll be able to see the whole thing. I worry about screen view distance. See if we can see it from over here by the monsters. Still a ladder. Whoa. Whew. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Nice shining gold. I'm happy with my choice so far. Now I just gotta finish it out. Which is gonna take a lot more glass, a lot more sand, and a lot more glowstone. Why would you open that? You know it's worms. You know it's worms. Don't open the worms. Alright guys, and that is what a glowstone dome, well not really a dome, dimity dome, dimity dome, looks like. Let's go take a look from my bedroom. It's a little bit lost in clouds, but you can see it there. Maybe once this cloud passes. How long is this cloud? That's a big cloud. Sun is going to set before this cloud passes. Oh, wait. Oh, there's a hole in the cloud. All right. So, almost there. You can see the dome. Looks a little bit like a wireframe, but it is a solid roof that, you know, rain elements can't get in through that. Plus, it lights itself. That looks nice. We'll have to take a look from a ways away in the dark and see how well that looks then. See if I can get to a ways away before it gets dark. Insane. Of course I can. I've got a Sojourner's belt on. I'm a Sojourner. I sojourn places. Sojourn all over the place. Nope, didn't work. Wow, I didn't get hurt though. Thought maybe I'd be cool and be able to jump the spikes of my trap because I've got a Sojourner's belt. Not quite that cool. But I am holier than I was. Now, night must fall. Alright, and as the sun sets, you can see the glow really start to pop on the roof there. It's a nice little image. Take a picture of that, I could. Let's just go ahead. There we go. Other than your little drunk bubbles. It's very picturesque, finally having a roof on there. And when I start building inside of that tower too, I'll have windows will pop in and give it a little more dimension. And as the sun sets farther and farther, it really starts, I mean, it's the lighting of the tower isn't changing no matter how dark it's getting around it. Very nice little picture. The things that I've done in this world. To this world. All of that stretching out below me. Oh, hey, actually even more. Now that I come over to this edge and you can see all the magic crops too. Magic crops, the fungin, The animal pen. Animal pen. I'll say that with a little bit of chagrin. There's my castle. Finally a roof on the last tower. Technically sound on the outside. What is... Must just be coming off of that. So, there we go. With full dark, you can see the glowing beacon of my castle tower from way over here on the monster spawner. And of course, having finished that, you know what that means. It means I should turn my HUD back on again. That's what that means. Alright, let's go. I have something to do. Alright, here I am, guys. Dal's list of future accomplishments. One of these is no longer future. There we go. I've removed the sign, put a roof on the big tower. One less thing that needs to be done on my grand board. Now, I need something to fill the hole. So, tell me what I need to do next. It's nice, it's nice. And, of course, that's a good view, too. Looking straight up through the roof. It's kind of hypnotic. It's kind of like the war between Creeper Tree and I. I'm industrialization. He's nature. I guess that kind of makes me the bad guy. I don't want to be the bad guy. Alright, so I have made a new machine. It is called an alloy furnace. Smelter. An alloy smelter. It is getting power from the same source as my computer. I figured, why not? Just put it in here. So that can hold a lot of redstone flux. Furnace mode. That's everything. Recipes. Alright, so then what I wanted to do with this is I need dark steel for the next thing I want to make. And apparently... That's worrisome. Well, that's going. Alright, so apparently I can break down all these ender swords that I've gotten from the monster spawner into dark steel. So that's what I'm currently working on. Also, dark steel's ender alloy. This is how I'm going to be making the dark steel. The actual recipe for dark steel here is in an alloy smelter, iron, pulverized coal, and obsidian. Or coal powder. So I could do that too and still be able to... Also, I can break these down, you know. There's just everything I can do to make it here. So, first I'm going to break down all these swords, and that's going to take a bit by the looks of it. Holy cow, is this thing slow. But it is a new machine that serves a brand new purpose for me. Okay, I finally melted down all that stuff. That's a nice little animation too. Alright, so the reason I wanted these was so I could do this, make dark iron bars, and then dark iron bars. Nope, how do you do it? Nope. Oh, quite easy. Ah, that's a lot of ladder. Okay, I have dark iron ladders, which is what I'm putting in my tower. Stairs don't match. Okay, this wall. And the reason I chose dark steel ladders, and holy granny, I made way too many dark steel ladders. Alright, the reason I chose dark steel ladders is because they're fast. Dark steel ladder on its own goes at like twice the speed of a normal ladder. And I really did not need 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stacks. Whoo, boy, that's a lot of ladders. Wow. So, there you go. I've got ladders going all the way up. See how quickly I ascend? That's pretty darn fast for a ladder. Which was the point. So, next thing I have to do, I'll put these ladders away to make some room in my inventory. And then my next plan is a level. So how far up are we going to go? Let's go a decent amount. How about go about here? Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm making a floor, but I'm making a very special floor that I have done before, which is not a solid floor. It's in these slabs like this. So I made these pillars out of colored blocks of black, or redstone colored black. So it looks like that. So I can just ascend up, and then I can step off onto the floor. Now this actually isn't a full floor, but the way it's spaced like this, there's not enough room for me to fall through. So I've got them pillared on the sides of the blocks here, but if I were to drop something, for instance, see that? When I throw stuff out there, some of them land on the blocks, some of them fall through, because it actually is slats in the floor. But the reason I like it then is because it allows you to see through one floor to the next. It's just not very good if you have any kind of a system on those floors where you're trying to catch something. So I've gotten a lot of that out, and it's tricky putting it up. You have to be careful of how you step and how you place them. You know, you have to make sure they're on the same level, and you're placing out micro block pillars, so everybody knows how difficult that can be. So it is a difficult task, but I think it is well worth a look. And holy cow, you cannot get any blacker than these blocks that I'm using. Man, that is dark. So I will see you guys again once I've got this floor done, about halfway, so it shouldn't take too much longer. Okay, good tip, guys. If you're building a floor out of micro blocks, put them on the top of the block instead of the bottom of the block. That way, if you come in and you put something on top, like for instance this block right here, it sets it directly onto the floor instead of having it float half a block above because they require a full block. So I moved my entire floor up a level when I realized my mistake. So half a level really. So I've got all of this now set up, and I mean from the angle, man, that is just a pool of blackness. But then as you move over and you can see the gaps in it, I think that has a pretty neat effect. And I built a second floor. So then this floor up here, you'll see, is going the opposite direction. So I can come up here. I also need to put some more torches around. Alright. So with it going the opposite direction there, you can see the floor below. Actually, you can see all the way down. You can see the top of my Christmas tree Griswolded through the floor there. Alright, and also from below, boop, 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 boop. Nice grid there of flooring that you can see all the way up through still. Not that it provides light down this far, but you can still see it all the way up there. And I think that's got a nice little effect to it. So I now have a couple of rooms at my ready here. Speed ladders up the side so I can disembark on whichever one. Which, yeah. Uh-oh. I may have had a stroke trying to get off onto the second floor. I'm afraid of heights. That's why I was twitching like that. It's got to be it. So, the only thing I have, I'm still a little concerned about this. I'm thinking maybe, no, what if I do this? Now it's actually got like a little get off space. I suppose I can put it on the front. No, I can't put it on the front. So I can do that. I don't have to do that down here because I've already got it going that way. So getting off on these floors is a little bit weird. A little bit weird. So anyway, I've got a couple of floors there. So I've gotten a ceiling in there. I've got a couple of floors in here so that I can start doing things in my different levels. And I think that, guys, is where I'm going to leave you for now. I do still need to work on like more lighting in here. So I need like some floating lighting. Maybe. Alright, guys, so thanks for joining me. We got a little bit of progress on my main tower here. Now I'll just have to figure out what to put on these floors. And I will see you guys next time.